Now we're gonna see SPX versus who is it? Avi-Love.
Oh yeah, okay. So SPX, very good Russian Terran player, but I would say Avi-Love, I don't know, how would you characterize Avi-Love's playstyle, Nyoken?
Only played Avi-Love a couple times, so not really sure. Also, it was when I was, or still am, experimenting with Flash's Goliath play, so I'm not
Oh,
really
okay.
too sure of his. I don't want to call it like real play because any play is real play, but I assume that SPX is probably going to bio, so I'm not really
Yeah.
too certain of how Avi-Love plays. I imagine it's probably just standard.
I've seen him do some weird stuff, but you're right. I think he is very standard, but also very vocal. So maybe we'll see a similar ending to our next game. But looks like the lobby is up. I'm just hoping we get that rematch, man. That's like the only thing that would give me life in this world. So looks like our next map is going to be Ground Zero again. I say again, but I think we've seen Ground Zero probably more than any other map. Ground Zero, and what was the other one that we saw? Quite a bit. Oh, Power Bond. Yeah. So Power Bond, another map that we see quite a bit. I think we had Ground Zero like 2-3 times yesterday, but it is just way wide open. This is like not where you put in minimal effort as a map maker, but like you've got an order of operations as a map maker. You make the bases, and then you're like, well, I guess I can kind of just like leave the rest of the map there. So it's like a big open center. It makes for huge epic battles. We just got to get there. So we'll see what happens. I don't know what to expect. I haven't seen SPX play in like 9 months, so who knows?
He's good, man. I think he might be. I think he might be favorite, but Avi-Love's good also, so we'll have to see.
Okay, let's get into our second match of Group D. This is going to be Avi-Love versus SPX on Ground Zero. All right, here we go. In the upper left-hand corner, in the purple, playing from Russia, this is SPX.
And in the top right, we've got the Zerg player Avi-Love.
From Sweden, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Is it Sweden? I
Is
actually
it?
can't remember.
I feel like he's a Denmark. Ugh, sorry. I got the wrong Viking country, which also triggers them because it wasn't Sweden, it was Denmark and then Norway. But anyway, the idea is that he's from one of those, I can't even say Nordic countries because then I think there's a difference between Nordic and Scandinavian countries too. Oh, it's also complicated. Those Europeans, why can't you just have one big country like the rest of us? Anyway, all I'm trying to say is it's going to be interesting to me. Oh, drone trick or extractor trick. That's like the finesse. The sprinkles of salt to add the extra classiness to the Zerg opening.
Yeah, for a second I thought we were going to have a bit of sneakiness because it was going on for a while with no cancel, but it is just going to be standard play. And SPX sending out, no, he's going to be able to forward barracks, but this is a really fast scout from Avi-Love. Like, you don't scout this fast ever, so I wonder if he has something planned. Like, if he scouts him first, is he going to go free hatch? But he's going to see that SPX is not going for gas, at least not with the wall.
I mean, if you're going to scout early, this is the best possible outcome, right? You scout your opponent first on a gigantic 4-player map and your close positions. Well, I mean, I guess it's not very close, but it's not cross positions, that's for sure. So, I mean, I guess that's about the best that it gets. So I want to see what's the plan here. Avi, what's going on? Because you're right, that is a very fast scout.
Yep, so looking back in his main, he is powering extremely hard, unlike Eon Zerg, who we just saw, who did not over-drone before getting the spawning pool. He is sneaking out a couple more drones, going to put down the pool. Now, will we see 3 hatch or 2 hatch? I think when I played Avi-Love on the ladder, he was favoring more 3 hatch play. So far, no gas just yet. But it does look like we're going to have 3 hatch, which is a bit unusual these days. And SPX going for the standard command center follow-up now because he got an equally fast scout. He's going to see that there's no gas, and most of the time that means that this is going to be 5 racks.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously that's a great thing to scout out early on. The bigger thing for me is going to be the Terran information. So now that SPX is going to see the spawning pool timing, he obviously knows the starting build, but man, that's just the struggle. Whenever you scout like a Zerg's opener, but you don't know what's going to come next, is it going to be some weird lurker thing? Probably not, but at least we'll see the third hatchery in the main, or the natural.
Yep, there is third base in the natural. SPX at this point was wondering, where is it? Because if it's not at the natural at this point, we got to get out on the map and start scouting for hidden third bases. And SPX actually is not going to go for 5 racks just yet. It still could be a hybrid move. He's going to open 2 racks. I didn't realize he had cut Marines completely to just power even harder. And here comes Avi-Love, 6 lings, or 8 lings. Actually, he morphed a couple at the natural, which is something some Zergs do to try and catch you off guard. And this is going to be an instant bunker reaction from SPX. This is exactly what you need to do. Even pulling... Yeah. Oh, this is just me an SV transfer. I thought he was pulling in anticipation of the lings.
I was like, wow, that's really defensive. And I guess he is going to keep a couple at the front door just to try to buy time. Ooh, just in the nick of time. Wow, perfect timing on that bunker. And you can still be a little bit annoying with these Zerglings running them behind the mineral line, but I don't going to be too worried about that. Sniping an SCV, gets it. Oh, he's going to get 1. Is he going to get 2? Oh, you got to run that away. Oh, it's so close. No, wow. If you can get 2 SCVs for 2 Zerglings, that's some value.
Yeah, really good control from SPX, though, to save the other hurt SCVs. Now, what does Avi-Love want to do behind this? Because he built a lot of lings. And behind this, you know, Zerg can't build lings and drones at the same time. So SPX going to move. Oh, it doesn't going to catch this. I thought he was going to get the Overlord. That would be extremely punishing. Lair's halfway done. Are we going to see a Hydra Den anywhere? Not just yet.
Oh, what's it going to be? Okay, it's halfway done. I'm guessing it's just going to be...
well, there
okay,
it is.
There it is. Wow. Wow. Nice call there. I like to stereotype Nyokin as like the Terran expert, but every once in a while you get these 6 psychic Zerg predictions. I'm just like... I know there's that secret high elo S-rank Zerg account you play on, Nyokin. It's out there. We're going to find it eventually and expose you.
You'll never find me, Rapid. Never. Now, SPX may sniff this out. If Avi-Love shows this amount of lings, a lot of times, well, it can still be mutas, but a lot of times when you see this amount of lings, it is lurkers. But again, going back to what I pointed out the last TVZ, if you scan the NAT and see gas, generally it means not lurkers. So this could throw SPX for a loop, but this SV, why is it out on the map? I don't know, but it's going to see the lurkers. How does he do this?
This is such a flash scout. You know when you just like never expect there to be a thing anywhere and it's an SCV scouting your base? You're like, oh, how did that get there? Well, surprise! That's a Hydra Den. No mysteries here. SPX is going to know everything.
So this whole plan is down the drain. Now, I didn't see if the SCV got in deep enough at the natural to see the gas, but if you see the gas when they're going in lurkers, this is a big commitment to lurkers. This is not 3, 4 lurkers like we saw Area Door build. This is going to be like 7, 8. Like, this guy wants to kill you. So SPX has to respect the potential for a bust, but Avi-Love knows that. So Avi-Love may put down a fast Queen's Nest to transition out of this scouted lurker play.
Zergling scouting the bio moving out on the map. And yeah, you're right. Sunkens are a little late. No, I think they're just going to come in just barely in time. There's 2 of them. Scan to check it out. But look at the Ling backstab coming in from those hidden Lings down to the south. They're going to try to run through. But there's already some Stim Marines getting in these bunkers, getting nearby, taking out the Overlord. Yes, they do get it. But because the Marines are chasing the Overlord, the Zerglings get into the main.
Yeah, I don't know if that was planned or not, but that worked out perfectly. This is a lot of Lings, too, going to shut down. Well, he might get all the SCVs. That's a lot of DPS.
Oh, my God.
Marines are way out of position.
Not only are the Marines way out of position, but the Zerglings are now going to be able to run back around, get out of the main if they want to. Oh, they're going to catch a few more Marines. Yeah, just barely taking out a couple more. And they're going to go back into the mineral line.
Yeah, but look at the natural of Avi-Love. I hope he goes right now. This Terran is so busy. If we go right now, look at how clumped SPX army is.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Go, 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 go. Everything.
I saw him move. Yeah, he's going. Here we go. Burrow. Oh no! He's not burning the lurkers! Here we go. Oh no! Okay, alright, he moved it just at the last second. Wow. That was almost the end of the game right there. And as is, that's already a lot of damage to get done with that Ling backstab.
Yeah, he dealt so much damage with the Lings, but Avi-Love behind this, ooh, double evolution chamber. So this is gonna be, I don't know, like Ling Hydro. Oh, great control, but the whole bio ball most likely just gets sandwiched right here. Oh no, really good escape. And
Yeah.
SPX manages to save a majority of his army. And behind this, despite taking so much damage to the Lings, he's got his factory done. Starport has started. There's no Queen's Nest from Avi-Love. So this is kind of a big, maybe not complete all-in, but this is a big attack coming out from him. There's no hive at all.
Now, Avi-Love has managed to segment this bio ball, keep it from grouping up back at home. He's got the Zerglings. He's running around trying to surround the bio that's out on the map. He's got just barely enough Zerglings to overwhelm out there, take out the medics as well. And now, oh man, SPX just does not have a very large army. I saw the Kakaroo flying overhead, and I thought it was a Muta. I was just like, wow, Abby is really far ahead. No, it's just a Kakaroo. But the contain is real.
Yeah, so Avi-Love going for a very older style. He's going to stay on Lair Tech for a much longer time. He's getting faster upgrades. Now he's going to take his third base. Still no Queen's Nest anywhere. I don't know. I think we really need to transition into Hive because Science Facility is already done. Sure, it's going to take a long time to bust through this amount of lurkers, but once vessels slowly accumulate, like Irradiate is just going to be killing everything.
Yeah, there we go. Queen's Nest just now thrown down. He's going for 1-1 on the way. So eventually he'll have those upgrades. And obviously with tanks coming down, either you're going to have to really try to bust or, you know, back up a little bit by little bit. He's going to try to bust it, running forward. So many lurkers here. The burrow comes down. The bio runs back. Lots of spines going out. Lots of bio going down. The Zergling's following through, but he's going to pull back.
Yeah, SPX did not lose as much as I initially thought he was going to lose. He's got his vessels coming out. He's got tanks. Doesn't he have siege mode? Siege mode would push this Zerg army back. Still no third base for Avi-Love. We got greater Spire morphing. He knows that he's got to be careful about a droplet. Didn't you mention he made a... Oh, there's the Queen's Nest. Okay, but still no hive started. There goes the third base.
Right as you say it, Caster Curse kicking in. It's the hive on the way. But it's still going to be a very long time until we have things like Defilers, right?
Yes, extremely long time, maybe like 3 minutes from now. So SPX has a real strong attack. He just got to control his bio. If any of them get sandwiched by these lurkers, it's going to nullify his striking power so much. Here we go. How many lurkers? 8 lurkers, but thanks, they can just do this all day.
Yeah. I mean, and there's no real way for the lurkers to kill that many bunkers. There's like 3 bunkers. You need the Lings to take the damage, and I don't know. It's this is going to be really hard, even with so many lurkers. Like, you just have to buy time at this point. The hive tech is so late. Like, imagine you have Defilers like in the next like minute, right? Then you can really do a lot of damage here. But he's going to try to go back in again, catch these tanks out, bro. He's in range, he's getting a little bit of damage done, but there's just too many tanks.
Yeah, the tank control has been fantastic. Now, unfortunately, the dropship got scouted. So Avi-Love should know that it's coming pretty soon. I'm checking his larva. He's not morphing any Scourge. So this may come back to punish him. And he does have good vision around his base, but he's just constantly sending units across the map. Okay, he does have some of this natural. So he should be able to clean up the drop once it as soon as it comes. That a second drop through the bottom, so it's going to be a double drop. Oh wait, where'd the first drop come? Oh, that must be the first drop.
Yeah, I think that is the first drop. He decided to go down instead of just across. And I think that's wise. I mean, obviously it's a shorter distance to just go across, but now you got the element of surprise, and you can hit that super juicy third base that has basically nothing defending it.
Yep, these tanks though. Does he want to just continue?
This is
for now.
Really, really good. A lot of Terran players will like siege their tanks, try to use the range to push the lurkers back, but it's too slow. You got to keep them unsieged, build a bunch of them, and he's just doing such a good job pushing through the map, even against lurkers. Where is that vessel?
Yeah, the vessel. Where did it go? I don't know
where did it go.
but this is
But he doesn't-
extremely punishing for Avi-Love because we see that he wants to go ultras.
Oh, I guess it died to Scourge. All right, I'm bad. I didn't see that, but
I didn't see
okay,
it
it died
either.
to Scourge. Those casters, man, they never watch the vessels enough. The Scourge always kills them and you never notice. Okay, there's another vessel now, guys. It's okay.
The drop is at the third base, shutting it down. Lings are
Yeah.
reinforcing extremely fast, though, and they are heavily upgraded. 1-1 may have cracked also. But a good angle.
Yeah, that's a really good positioning on the Marines behind the mineral line. You can kill so many Zerglings like that. Adrenal just seconds away from finishing, so did not have that to help clean this up. And actually, I mean, quite a bit of damage done. There's only 2 drones that survive, maybe 3 drones to make it out of there. So a decent drop, and now the bio in the tank moving across the map. Adrenal is done. 2-2 is not finished yet. There's no chitinous plating for these ultras that are about to pop out.
Yeah, there's no defiler either.
Oh, yeah, what?
The ultras are going to be extremely strong, but with 4 or 5 tanks, they're going to shell on the ultras pretty hard. And Avi-Love's on the brink of getting busted. We're really just waiting for those cows to pop out to save the day. This is so many lurkers. He's morphing more lurkers at his third base. Just tons of lurkers.
Yeah, clearly Avi-Love's strategy is just lurkers, and then more lurkers, and then more lurkers. So, I mean, he's going to lose these lurkers. That's a lot of gas to lose. He's morphing more on the ramp, so he'll have those on the high ground to hold on. But, I mean, this is tanks with vessels. Lurkers do not beat this.
Well, Avi-Love's decided that he can't even save his third base. He's going to go for a counterattack, but SPX already has a tank sieged up there. I don't know why, but it is. This is a perfect read from him, so he's going to kill the third base basically for free unless Avi-Love's going to come around for some kind of sick loop around.
I think he was waiting for Chitinous. Chitinous just now finished. He's getting the Ultra Speed too, but that won't be done for a little bit. He's got +2 weapons, but ground attack, but still waiting on that +2 Carapace. And here we go. These are very scary Ultras. 3 Carapace, 2 attack, and now, yeah, you got to stim and run away. Let these Science Vessels soften the Ultras up. But that's a lot of bio tank. Like, I don't know if Avi-Love has enough to hold on here.
Yeah, this is an anti-timing for him. +2 armor is not done for him, but SPX has plus... Oh, what are they doing? They're all position Marines! Why?
No! Oh my god! No, that's terrible! The tragedy! SPX just loses everything instantly! What?
Oh my... look how much died, and that was with Marines not attacking. SPX would have crushed it.
Yeah, no, that would have been a massacre. I mean, still losing that base is huge, right? So you're down to 2 hatches again, or two bases. But damn, I thought SPX was gonna roll him there.
Yeah, like it hit right before +2 kicked in for Zerg. He's gonna have +4 now. It's just about to finish. So good power spike for him. And now SPX, well, I mean, he's still in a good position. Let's not deny that. He's got tanks, he's got vessels, he's got a big bio ball, but he's taking his 3rd command center. And Avi-Love's, he's just now taking his 3rd base, and he spent so much gas building those lurkers that he only has 5 ultras, which is still deadly, but it's not like 10, 11 ultras.
I mean, they're pretty scary ultras at this point, but let's check the what's the science vessel count out? Oh, it's only 2. Okay. I mean, I guess it's not SK Terran or anything, but lurkers moving forward. Okay, some decent spines. Gonna move back now, force the siege up. That's not bad, but now we've got this 3rd base about to come up. Is that burning yet? No. But it's still below half health, so that is very vulnerable here. And you can see Avi is poised to run in here, but I don't know if this is the play.
Here we go. He's got +4, so he wants to go, but D-Matrix is so strong versus ultras. Oh, great medic wall, too. Look at those couple in the front.
Wow.
Denying any of the Lings and ultras getting in, and that was a disaster. And now SPX should go counterattack again, or at least stabilize his 3rd base.
Oh, Lings force a lift on the 3rd here too. Again, just like these tiny Ling backstabs getting a lot of damage done. But you're right. That was a little bit of a tragedy there. It's kind of ironic that medics prevent the most damage not by healing, but by body blocking the ultras. Wow. So yeah, the long, slow process to get a 3rd base will finally come to an end here as SPX will secure that base, and then yeah, eventually push back out. Here we go.
And +1 armor has kicked in for SPX, so these lurkers are not nearly as deadly as they were. We've got vultures coming out for some mine map control, but Avi-Love's gotten his 3rd base. SPX has gotten his 3rd base. Because of how Zerg works, the minerals are still pretty good on Avi-Love's side of the map, whereas SPX is mined up in his main. So he needs to start thinking about taking another base, but he's got a good bank. He's got 1K minerals, 800 gas. I like that he's got double factory, so he can pump out those tanks and vultures as necessary. And how far along is no Avi-Love? No +3 upgrades yet. Meanwhile, SPX has started +2 armor, and he has +3 weapons, so he's got a huge lead.
Yeah, this is actually crazy. He is killing it in basically every category. I was a little bit worried about that command center getting like randomly infested or something, but it's being repaired back behind us. So there's really no point of vulnerability here. And once again, this is like there's no defilers. So good luck. Imagine like playing a race, but you're not allowed to make the strongest unit.
Yeah, I mean, defilers are just so deadly when in combination with even like just like a handful of units. Like if you took away half of Avi-Love's army and just gave it like 2 defilers, potentially it could be better. It depends on how he uses it, but Avi-Love's still got a massive army. This is a lot of ultras now.
All right, time to stop your Marines again. I hope not, but here we go. Ultra's running up. There's a lot of irradiates here. He's got a couple more if he wants to use them, but softening up those ultras. Yeah, 3 of them. Gotta spread that. Oh, wow. A lot of green glowy boys. But that's going to be basically the only thing between Avi and certain untimely demise is these ultras, and they are not going to be as strong as they used to.
Yeah, Radiate's so punishing, but SPX got a bit punished there. 2 of his vessels go down. I like how his army's going to the bottom of the map, meanwhile setting mines at the entrance. Oh, a big explosion onto that ultra. Get popped. And SPX is gonna just go for a killing move. All of these ultras are heavily softened up. They're just gonna vaporize to this +3 Marine army. Oh man, this is not the fight. This is not the fight.
Oh man, where's my plague? Where's the dark swarm? Oh, just egregious. Yeah, everything's gonna die here. I think this is, I mean, kind of the middle of the end. It's not the beginning of the end. That already happened. It's like we're solidly working our way towards the end here.
Well, Avi-Love's got still 2 Sunkens, 2 Ultras. It's going to be hard to break through. Avi's going to try and counterattack to top left. Tank is already set up, but Ultras do manage to get in. Trying to bust through.
No.
Ultra's going to go down. No. Sunken's going to go down, but that's a lot of units coming from the... misclick. The Wings and Ultras did not go and save the 3rd base.
Oh, yeah, they're stuck there. Oh, my God. Oh, it's so painful. So yeah, everything's gonna die here again. Good luck getting up that ramp. There's medics already walling it off. Oh man, this is just done.
Yeah, SPX, really nice. Very clever to put the medics on hold position at that ramp. Now he's got mines everywhere. Avi's gonna go for a desperation move, gonna try and counter, but mines already eat more than half the army. 4 tanks. Like, this is exactly what you should do. You just leave some tanks here, deal with the Ultras. Got Vestals here even for defensive matrix, just perfect. But surprisingly, these 2 Ultras have killed a lot of SCVs at the 3rd base.
That is, wow, they actually completely, I think they killed everything but like 2 SCVs there. So both players losing their 3rds. Terran main is mined out with a ton of idle SCVs. Zerg main just about to be mined out. Naturals are very thin for both players. This is just the strangest game. Well, okay, the last game was the strangest game, but this game is also quite unusual.
Well, +3 armor is about to kick in for the Zerg. So again, another big power spike. It's just that he doesn't have the money now. If he had another base, for sure, he's still in it. But with no money, SPX has got his 4th command center built. He needs to just float it to mid-left. He's got his only running. Oh, man. Mines! They're so deadly.
How good. I feel like that's why you try to retake your 3rd instead of running across the map, because like the mine field is too cost effective at this point when nobody has any money.
Did you know that mines are 100 minerals, 100 gas? Not each costs 100 minerals, 100 gas. For the entirety of the game, 1 upgrade, 100 minerals, 100 gas.
Wow, that's crazy. That's really impressive, yeah. So I watched this sick new technique, right? I forget who made the video, but it's a Korean player showing you how to like lay mines and get them to arm faster. I watched it. I'm like,
auto attack after the mine.
Yeah. To like cancel the delay.
Yeah.
I saw that and I'm like, do you have to make them better? Like,
I mean, they're already pretty damn good.
Yeah, can we just keep them as good as they already are? Oh, geez. Well,
Am I-
Abby is trying. This is like, I don't know, Meeseek's trying to take a score off of Jerry's golf swing. It's just, he's going to keep trying, but he'll never be able to retake this third base location. You might as well just skip it and take a base in another location, because there's no way you're breaking up that high ground.
Yeah, Avi-Love. I mean, he's got to have a Defiler mixed in with the army now, because we're just never going to get through. And he's trying. He's going to, oh, he's just going to go. This is going to be it. Oh,
All right.
Army isn't synced up.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
There
Is
he
he?
goes.
Okay. He tried to take out the vessels. He didn't take out any of the vessels. The irradiates are going to come through, but even that probably won't decide this. Oh my god! What? The sickest mind drags of life. Why? How did that even happen? And he's actually going to break all the way into the main. It's chaos, but there's not that much Zerg left.
Oh my gosh. I wish that kind of happened a little earlier when we weren't mined out as Zerg. This would have been completely different.
Well, in fairness, it did happen earlier with all those hold position Marines. That was, my eyes were like bleeding and on fire at the same time watching that. But those mine drags were so sick. Oh my god.
I don't think I've ever seen a mine hit that big on your own army. That was crazy.
Well, yeah, because
like,
like,
doesn't matter.
yeah, you see that setup happen, and your brain like expects, okay, this is what's gonna happen, and then everything blows up. And you're like, damn, okay, all right, wow, that was insanity. What, man? Group D is D for deliver, because it really does. These first two games have just been like, what even? That was crazy. Both players completely mined out, and they've got to like try to figure out how to kill each other. And he goes in, gets the sickest mine drag, but it's just not enough. Ugh. So sick.
Really, really epic. And this is my favorite group. I looked at all the groups because when I always check them out. I'm like, okay, what's the death group? But what's the group that I want to see the most? This was it, because I think everybody's very close. Everybody has a good chance of getting out. These games are nuts.